Good morning, everyone. Obviously, I know that you guys are taking pictures of me, right? Good morning, everyone. My name is David Belize. I'm the director of the Rhode Island Interfaith Coalition to Reduce Poverty, a coalition of faith leaders throughout Rhode Island from different faiths who are united in the ideal, in the cause to fight poverty and inequality. Before we move any further and move the program along, it's a tradition for us to invite one of our steering committee members. We have the pleasure today to invite Reverend Chancellor Washington, who's also the interim clergy for the Rhode Island State Council of Churches, is also part of the Rhode Island Interfaith Coalition to Reduce Poverty Steering Committee, who's going to kind of give some centering words and bring us into this space. Reverend?
Good morning. It's a great day to be together. We're here today remaining hopeful and trusting in our works to reduce poverty. We build relationships and networks so that we can be an efficient source of advocacy for the impoverished in Rhode Island. But there's still a very large and unacceptable disconnect. That disconnect is between those living on and beyond the margins of poverty, people of color and lawmakers of our country. Services for people who cannot afford it have been diminished. The options for the poor have decreased tremendously. We, the Rhode Island Interfaith Coalition to Reduce Poverty, are here to listen today. We are ramped up to be part of the solution for the creation and for the improvement of laws and systems to build a staircase for those who are poor and oppressed, to help them out of the pits of despair and disparities. We're looking for real answers to stop senseless killings by people with AR-like rifles. We want to see real answers to thwart masses of people being killed in places that are supposed to be safe, like grocery stores and churches. It's not enough to just be sad anymore. People are still being killed, tortured, and kept down by inequality, by complacency, and by unjust systems. So we are faith leaders. We are community organizers. We are concerned citizens of diverse religions, cultures, communities, and economy. We are ready to keep working. We are here today to hear you. May the Creator of us all guide us.
Thank you, Reverend Washington, for all your always powerful words. I now want to invite up Anna Greenman, from Executive Director from the Jewish Alliance, to welcome us to the building.
Not going to be that inspiring, I promise you. Thank you, David. Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Jewish Alliance of Greater Rhode Island, I just want to welcome you all to the Dwares JCC. The Jewish Alliance is so proud to host you all and host this forum today, and to partner with so many wonderful agencies who are working each day to make Rhode Island a better place for all of its residents. We're proud to be the fiscal sponsor for the Interfaith Coalition to End Poverty, because creating a fairer, more just, more equitable world is a central tenet of our faith and of our Jewish values. I'm inspired by the work that our partners in this event do each and every day to support Rhode Islanders, but I also know that we can't do it alone. Creating a Rhode Island that supports everyone, that works for everyone, requires partnership from government, and I'm grateful to all the candidates who have joined us here today. I look forward to hearing your perspectives on the challenges our state faces and how you will partner to create solutions that will help improve life for everyone in our state. And I hope you all know that the Jewish community stands ready to partner to make this a stronger, more vibrant home for everyone. So thanks again to David and the Interfaith Coalition for bringing us all together today. Thanks to all of our partners, thanks to the candidates, and thanks to all of you for being wonderful, engaged citizens and for being here today. So thank you.
Okay. So as I mentioned, this I'm part of the Rhode Island Interfaith Coalition to Reduce Poverty. This event was actually coordinated and organized by Kids Count, Economic Progress Institute, and the Latino Policy Institute. So thank you for their partnership. We also received policy support from the Rhode Island Food Bank, DARE, Homes RI, and Housing Network. Again, thank you to United Way for sponsoring this event and for the Jewish Alliance for hosting us. Quickly, there's water on the side, it's not, and there are bathrooms, and there are bathrooms over there, outside, around the corner. Is that what you were picturing? Okay, sorry. There's also, for anyone who needs Spanish interpretation, we have interpretation services in the back. If you need it, please go see them, and we can make that happen. And thank you and welcome to everyone who's joining us online right now. So let's get to the questions. Now, this obviously we work on poverty. We're delighted to be hearing from candidates today. We have some wonderful partners and nonprofits that got together to think about the questions we want to ask. Obviously, poverty is a huge topic with many intersectionalities that we will not cover all today. So if you think of a question that should have been asked, we did too. We just didn't have enough time to really address the complexity and the largeness of poverty. However, we've come up with some wonderful questions for the candidates. Candidates, just to remind you, each candidate will have 2 minutes to answer the question. Our time frame doesn't allow for rebuttal, but you have 2 minutes to concentrate on your own policy answers. There's going to be 6 questions, and then closing statements at the end. Am I forgetting anything? I'm looking at them. I can't hear you, it's okay. Of course, I didn't welcome the candidates. It's been a horrible week. Am I right? We're just all trying to live and exist, aren't we? Anyway, I would love to welcome the candidates officially. And if you're ever wondering, the questions are picked randomly, the seating order is picked alphabetically. So we just want to make that clear. So welcome to Matt Brown. Helena Folks couldn't be with us today. We wish her well recovery. Secretary of State Nelly Gorbea, welcome. Ashley Collis, thank you for being with us. Governor McKee, welcome for being with us today. And Dr. Daniel Munoz, thank you as well. And thank you for all of you.
Don't forget Paul Ryan, an independent candidate for governor office.
That reminds me, thank you. It reminds me to make an announcement that we are going to try to, we're not allowing a discussion from the audience. It's just not that kind of forum, and we don't have that kind of time. So we just want to be all respectful and loving of the space. So I have to make that announcement. So we're going to first start with, make sure I get your name right. Christina Brown, who's a program officer for the Housing and Economic Policy Program Officer at the United Way of Rhode Island, who's going to start with the first question. And then I'll direct it to the